Tim Fleming is a character in Heartland you either love or hate. Okay, so a lot of people hate him. But then how does he have so many girlfriends? One explanation could be that there's a lot of lonesome cowgirls out there. And in case you were wondering or forgot who all of them are, here's some background on just a few of Tim's girlfriends, including his 2 wives. First, there was Marion Fleming, Tim's wife and mother of his 2 girls, Amy and Lou. Though we never see Marion and Tim together, we do hear about Marion from Amy, Lou, and Tim quite a bit, and her death was what brought Tim back to Heartland in the first place. Then there's Callie Phillips, the daughter of an old owner of Big River Ranch, which is a neighboring property to Heartland. When her father dies, Callie comes back and goes on a memorial cattle drive where she meets Tim.
Hi, Callie.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. I mean, under the circumstances.
Don't say sorry for your loss, please.
Well, actually, it hadn't entered my mind, but now that you mention it.
Though he messes that relationship up pretty quickly, he then meets Janice Wayne in season 4, and they start a tumultuous relationship. Mostly because they're both headstrong people.
We were going to find out anyway. It's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You just kept forcing me on them until they figured it out.
Well, sorry. I want to tell everybody what a great woman you are.
Sometimes I really, really hate you.
Stop.
And then when Tim finds out about a son he never knew he had with another girlfriend, this really throws a wrench into their relationship.
How's your vacation going, Shane?
Well, we're not really here on vacation, are we, Mom? I don't think you came all the way to Moose Jaw to give me roping lessons. You came to see my mom.
You told him?
I didn't.
I thought you and I were.
I didn't tell him.
She didn't have to. I figured it out myself.
You and I and our son should take a walk.
What? Your son?
And Tim's relationship with Janice ends when he asks Janice to marry him, not because he really wants to marry her, but because he is trying to gain custody of Shane. Which leads us to Tim's next girlfriend, Shane's mother, Miranda. Miranda knew Tim from back when he was a wreck working on the oil sands. Despite knowing his backstory, Miranda decides to get into a relationship with Tim again, but then thinks better of it when she realizes it might not be the best idea for her son, Shane. This leads us to a brief dating tryst that Tim has with Trisha Varani, a doctor who has moved into the area with her troubled teen daughter, Jade. This relationship is one of the shortest Tim has on the show. Tim's next girlfriend is Casey McMurtry, who Tim also knew from his past, but this time from his rodeoing days. They stayed together for a few seasons, but then break up abruptly when they both decide marriage is not in their future.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I haven't seen you around here since
Since we decided not to get engaged.
Right.
And in season 14, there is Jessica Cook. Jessica is a New York businesswoman who was the cause of Lou getting fired back in season 1. She shows up at Heartland to make amends with Lou, but ends up stealing Tim's heart. I know, that was a long list, right? And those were just the major girlfriends he had. Then there was a few like Joanne from Pike River that I didn't even mention at all. So I suppose in order to get all these women, Tim must have some charms, which I'm thinking is mostly that he's tall and easy on the eyes for an old guy. And he does have a steady job of running the rodeo school, so that's something. But really, his macho and bossy personality becomes as grating on his girlfriends as much as it does on Heartland fans. So why are there so many of them? Girlfriends, I mean. And if this is the case, will Tim and Jessica last? Another possibility is that Tim has a lot of girlfriends because he is a player, sort of like Caleb. And if that is the case, he and Jessica are in for some really crazy drama. Now, why do you think Tim doesn't usually have a stable relationship for more than a few months? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, keep Heartland strong. Bye for now.